Tonight, plans to prohibit transgender men and women from serving in the military aren't changing anything just yet.
President Donald Trump announced the policy change on Twitter yesterday, but the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff says there will be no changes for now. Transgender service members can continue to serve openly until the president sends official direction to military leaders to change that policy, and the Pentagon figures out how to implement it.
But the announcement still isn't sitting well with transgender troops. KVUE's Nicole Rosales spoke to a local Army reservist and Marine vet about how the change could impact thousands in their community. Nicole?
Leo Carpenter and Sierra Davis both enlisted as soon as they turned of age. They feel if this ban becomes policy, it not only rips away people's livelihood, but their passion to serve. 3 tweets shocked communities across the nation, including Sierra Davis, a Marine veteran and transgender woman.
I felt betrayed. I felt disgusted and hopeless.
President Trump announced Wednesday a potential shift in military personnel, banning transgender people from joining, saying medical cost created a burden.
You're kicking out 15,000 soldiers, airmen, sailors, and Marines that you have trained, that you have put money into. And now you're going to have to put even more money to train more people to replace them.
Davis served for nearly 4 years.
I feel like I was born to protect people, just like I feel I was born as a girl.
She believes this potential policy change gives the idea that discrimination is okay under federal law, which could lead people to lie in order to join, violating integrity.
What other rights are transgender people not allowed to have?
For Leo Carpenter, an Army reservist, being part of the military is part of his identity. Growing up, he saw his father serve.
It hurts for your commander-in-chief to say you're not worth the cost.
The 25-year-old says regardless if people support transgender medical needs or not, it won't change how hard he will work.
We're not going to stop what we do. We're going to continue to be the best that we can.
For these two, it's the symbols on the uniform that mean the most.
It reminds me that I'm strong enough to have earned it. Just everyday discrimination. I can fight it.
The National Center of Transgender Equality says rejecting transgender men and women also hurts the military by turning away well-qualified people. Again, there has been no official change to the policy. Mike?
Okay, thanks. And part of that debate on this issue points back to the cost of medical care for transgender service members. Analysis from the RAND Corporation puts that cost at somewhere in the range of $2.5 to $8.5 million per year. That's out of roughly $49 billion the Pentagon spends annually on health care. So the transgender care portion of that comes out to somewhere around 0.1%. And while military health insurance does cover counseling and hormone therapy, it does not cover gender reassignment surgery.